Welcome in, baseball fans, and here in New York, the show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Boston Red Sox going up against the New York Yankees. With my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Pretty decent win streak on the line in this one, Chris.
This team has been doing all the little things right now. Being able to hit in situations and hit with runners in scoring position. When you look over the course of a long season, if you're going to be successful, it's doing the little things right.
Just about to get underway on the mound for this one, Steven Matz. What do we have on him?
Yeah, he's definitely had a struggle so far this year, as evidenced by that inflated whip. But he's going to have to find a way to limit the base runners, put his team in a position to win a ball game. So we know he's prepared. We know this guy's a competitor, and we'll watch how he works in this one.
Bounce to third, and it's through for a hit.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Turned on it nicely. Definitely a little out in front of the pitch, but he didn't hook around it too much and was able to keep it fair down the line. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Jackson Holliday up next for the Red Sox.
Seems like he's making contact with everything lately. Working on a 5-game hitting streak.
Off the plate, ball one.
Just missed. Hit on the ground might be two. Giambi tossed to second. Back to first, double play. 3-6-3, nicely done.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
Here's Tyler O'Neill. Ripped towards third. Schmitty over to first. And that is that. Red Sox back here in New York. Our starting pitcher in this one, Paul Skeens.
Oh, you know this guy wants to be better than that. I mean, the ERA is bloated. He understands that he's got to put his team in a better position to win ball games. And at this point, you have to forget about your own individual stats, and you have to go out there and attack and try to get that W. And if you do that, you'll look up, and most likely that ERA will have dropped over time.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And stepping in for the Yankees, Nolan Jones. The 1-0. Swing and a miss as he was late.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Next offering is in for a strike. On the ground, and it goes just foul. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Hood gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a two-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. With all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate, so very difficult to get the barrel on it.
Slow roller up the middle. Over to Dahlbeck, and 2 quick outs in the bottom of the first here tonight. And time now to check out the New York Yankees lineup. All right, Singy, how about all the talent in this lineup?
They're deep, first and foremost, but the way that they can manipulate their personnel for matchups and everything else, it's very intelligent the way that they use their team. And I think it creates a little bit of uncertainty for opposing teams, especially in a big game, big series.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
He was all over that one. That one right in the direction of the shifted defense, but no one could make a play on it. I mean, that's his approach, and it's probably not changing.
Aaron Judge in the box now. No balls and a strike. Just missed. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first here in the second game of the series.
And he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. The Yanks lead 1. We play. Second inning set to go. And now the DH, Manuel Valdez. Matz back to work. That one ripped. Bangs off the wall. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. And one pitch into the inning. It's a leadoff double.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall, but still an excellent swing of the bat. Runner in scoring position now and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
And now it's Luis Robert.
I'm liking the power he's shown recently. 3 home runs over the last 5 games.
Now a high fly ball out to left center. One down. Here's O'Neal Cruz.
I'm liking what I've seen from him at the dish lately, working on an 8-game hitting streak.
Hit high in the air. There it goes. Cena. He flexes his power with that swing. His 9th homer of the year. It's 2-0. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at-bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
One down. Bobby Dahlbeck up next for the Red Sox. Check swing didn't go. Ball 1. Still only 1 out here in the inning. One down, base is empty. That one is absolutely belted. Oh! Big dog's gotta eat. They go back to back. His 14th of the year, and they add a run. It's 3-0.
Back-to-back home runs, and they keep adding to their lead. Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
1 out, base is empty. Mitch Garver up to hit here. Swings through that one for strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Fastball right back to the mound. 2 out.
Got him.
Kyle Teal up next for the Red Sox.
The left fielder, number 10, Kyle Teal.
And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. 2 gone, base is empty, but 3 runs across here at the top of the second. This one high in the air to left center. Judge getting an angle on it. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that is that. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now 3-0. Back now in the Bronx. We head to the bottom of the second. And now it's going to be number 14. Singing, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite. Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
That one's upstairs, ball 1. 1-2 to count. And they'll do it again. 1-2 now. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, he's got great strikeout stuff on the mound, doesn't he? I mean, double-digit strikeouts in his last start, and he's just racking them up again in this one. This guy can really dominate a game out there. Not a fun assignment for any lineup.
Mike Schmidt, batting with one down, takes a strike. And that's just foul. The Red Sox leading by 3, bottom half of inning number 2. Next offering upstairs.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
And down on strikes he goes. 2 up, 2 down. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting a feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
Over to Dahlbeck, and Gleyber Torres retired. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Yanks on to the third inning. Still stepping in for Boston, Cedane Rafaela. As the lefty gets to work. Missed with a changeup, and it's 1-0.
You know, these Red Sox doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. They're hitting everything thrown at them. Their contact rate is in the low 90s. It's like they know what's coming, and that's just pretty ridiculous what they're doing right now. Those numbers are well above the major league average.
Swings and misses, and it's 1-2.
2 strikes.
Out towards right center field. Nice grab on the run. And there's one away. And next for the Red Sox, Jackson Holliday. He's 0 for 1. And there's a foul ball. 1 out, bases empty. And foul ball. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
O'Neill, the next to hit, takes ball 1.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
Right back to him on the mound. Over to first, and O'Neill is retired. Back in New York. Now batting next, Kepler. Here comes a pitch. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
0-2.
Left-hand hitter waits. Foul ball still 0-2. And he deals. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. The pitch. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Been a pretty rough start to this series for him at the plate. 3 strikeouts in the first game yesterday. Another one right there. They've really got a great plan for how to deal with this guy right now.
Oswald Peraza now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Up and in. And now it's even 1-1. The shortstop takes the ball. The Yankees trailing by 3 here in the last half of the third. A little up front there as he swings through it.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
In the air to left center. Teal has a beat on it. Hauls it in for the out. And there's 2 down. So the lineup flips over. Nolan Jones stepping in now for the Yankees. Fastball for a strike.
That's excellent location on the fastball right there early in this game. If he can do that all game, it should be a good outing for him.
Line drive, base hit. And that extends the inning. Here's Alex Verdugo. There's a strike. That one at the knees for a strike. A little bit high, and that's ball one.
It's a good take.
Got him looking as the fastball runs back over the inside corner. One left for the Yankees. Still down 3-0. Back at Yankee Stadium, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the fourth, Enmanuel Valdez. A wind in the pitch. On a line, base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. Luis Robert now. That's to third. Over to Torres. On the first double play.
As a former player, watching 5-4-3 double plays brings back some adrenaline. It's such an exciting play, and it's always a great reminder of baseball being such a team sport.
Hammer, base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Here's Bobby Dahlbeck. The 0-1. Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya. A gigantic blast. His second home run of the game, and they add a couple more. It's 5-zip.
That's a swing that'll boost the win probability for sure. Sometimes too much velocity will cause a pitcher to throw through the sink, and that means that there's more four-seam action than there is sink, and that can turn into a really good pitch to hit. Well, we saw it right there. Didn't miss a stitch on that baseball. He's got himself a home run.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's the catcher, Mitch Garver. And that one hammered. Judge reaching back towards the wall. Leaps at the wall, but can't haul it in. Bang! It just got out of here. His 14th of the year, and they add a run. It's 6-0.
First pitch swinging, and he got the fastball. He knew exactly what to do with it, too. Took on the big part of the yard for that home run and just barely got it over the wall. I thought for a second he brought it back out there too. He gave it a great effort, but you know, those plays are so tough to pull off, and I'm sure he'd love to have another shot at it.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Steven Matz out of the game, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break. Touki Toussaint gets the ball now.
And as relievers go, he's not a big strikeout guy. He tries to force weak contact, so command and execution are huge for him.
2 outs, nobody on. And stepping in for Boston, Kyle Teal. And first offering is fouled off. Teal, 24 years old, and he's usually a catcher, but today starting in left field. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt.
Well, this is really impressive for me. I mean, to go from being a catcher going out to the outfield where you've got to be ready to move to your left, right, front, and back at a moment's notice. So good luck to him today.
And a pitch. That's inside. And that one lifted in the air center field. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now a 6-0 ball game. This is Red Sox baseball on the show, New England. And we're back, ready to go, bottom 4. And here's the first baseman, Jason Giambi. And that one is in for a strike.
This is one of those times when you want to be aggressive. Go ahead and pitch to contact. Let the defense work behind you. You've got a nice, comfortable lead. Don't try to be too fine. You know, these Yankees just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations. And
pulled down the line. This one hammered, but it's foul.
That ball was hit pretty hard and sure had home run distance, but if you're the pitcher out there on the mound, you execute it. Just a long strike. You go after him and finish him up.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Just absolutely rolling on the mound. He's looking very much on his game in the early parts of this one, Boog. Fully on the attack with these hitters.
That's 7 strikeouts already, so he's got a good pace going, no doubt. Here is Aaron Judge.
Well, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Takes it in for the out.
Quick reactions down there at first, and those can be tougher than they look sometimes. There could be all kinds of weird spin or knuckling action on the baseball.
Number 14 takes low, second trip to the plate in this one. Lifted in the air, right center field. O'Neill makes the play, and that is that. We go to the top of the 5th. Now here's the Red Sox leadoff hitter, Cedane Rafaela. The pitch. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
Swings through that.
That splitty's a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand. Looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Bounce to the left side. Peraza tosses across to first. 1 up, 1 down. Jackson Holliday will hit next. Out towards right center. That's well struck. And it's into the gap. Holliday into second, and he's got a double.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
So stepping in for Boston, Tyler O'Neill. He has, as they like to say,
let me guess, Boo.
Oh, that's out.
Light tower power.
That's right. Strike 1.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same
hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya. A massive home run. His 18th home run of the season, and they tack on to their lead. It's 8-0. Singy, that's his 199th career home run.
Well, 200 homers is an exciting number for anyone to get to. He's got to be looking forward to that next one a lot. Well, I'm not really sure how he kept that fair. When you're out in front of a breaking ball like that, it's such a good chance that it's going to hook foul. But not this time. He kept the hands moving forward just long enough to sneak it inside that foul pole.
Next is the designated hitter, Enmanuel Valdez. Pulls that one foul. One down, base is empty. To the right side, Torres handles. Awesome play there.
I wasn't sure if he was going to get to this one or not. Had to go a pretty good way there in the shallow right field. But then after that, it's a tough angle after you square up your shoulders to throw to first base. Not the normal position, but a really good job defensively right there.
And it's fouled away. Two down, nobody on. Hit high in the air. There it goes. Tina. He'll circle the bases. That's career homer number 149. And they tack one on the board. It's 9-0.
It's like he's playing wiffle ball up there, and that's typically not the easiest way to hit a home run. To the slight opposite field, into the gap. Man, making it look easy, that's for sure.
Chase Hampton on a pitch here.
And this could be a tough first test for him right here. His numbers against lefties aren't great this season.
So 2 down. Now the third baseman, O'Neal Cruz. And first offering is fouled off. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike.
Cut a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Already 3 runs across in the frame, and we're at the top of the 5th. And that's off the inside edge. And the count's even at 2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Kicks and fires. Line to left, and that should be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
So digging in, Bobby Dahlbeck. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Verdugo holds it in on the run. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. Bottom of the inning. Here's the third baseman, Mike Schmidt. And that one is lifted in the air. Robert on the move. And there's one down. Here's Gleyber Torres. Swung on, belted. That ball's carrying. And that one is going to go. He'll touch them all. And they've got their first run. It's 9-1.
Sitting first pitch fastball, and that's what he delivered. He guessed right, squared it up, and he made it look way too easy. High velocity up and in is just such a difficult location for the hitter, but this time he pulls the hands tight to the body, gets through this pitch. What conviction in that swing. Awesome job at the plate.
Max Kepler at the plate. That's in there. 1-1. They've got a potent lineup. And when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Bases empty, 1 away. Last half of inning number 5. Next pitch misses, and it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes, get down.
Battling here as he fouls it away. And a ball and 2 strikes. Got him looking. And there's 2 away.
Simply said, this guy's flailing at the plate right now. Just disconnected from head to toes in terms of the sink of his body. That's his 5th strikeout of the series, and we're just 2 games in. So hoping to see some kind of adjustment out of him. His at-bats are just a little tough to watch right now.
That misses the zone, and the count is 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The Red Sox up big in this one here in the second game of the series. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Swing and a miss. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. Gleyber Torres with the big fly for New York. And this is now a 9-1 ball game. Back in the Bronx, and here's the catcher, Mitch Garver. Hampton back to work. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 1. In the air out towards right center. Judge squeezes it. 1 away. Now the left fielder, Kyle Teal. Foul ball there. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Right-hander kicks, deals. That one way outside. Now 1-2. Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. Gets to it, on to first. Got him. 2 gone after the strikeout.
Well, that's such a critical pitch in terms of execution right there. The pitcher has to finish it. Otherwise, probably gets hit pretty hard. If you leave that out over the plate or you don't get it down enough, quickly turns into something that gets smoked. But if you can place it where he did, it's a really deceptive pitch.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just found a way to slap that ball down the third baseline. That's really excellent back control, and it kind of goes back to all those drills you see hitters do off the tee where it's placed in different spots. That was just nice.
Out towards right center field. Brings it in, and that'll do it. Back at Yankee Stadium. Now here's Nolan Jones. First pitch swinging.
0-1's the count.
And he chases a high fastball there.
He can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
Just misses. Going to count 1-2. And another ball. Got it by him for the K.
Now at 10 Ks with still a few innings left, so expected to add on to that total. And pitchers are looking to have a strikeout per inning. I mean, that's excellent work. The way it looks now, I mean, he's going to have a better rate than that in this one. So really good stuff working on the mound in this one.
The throw to first, and Verdugo is set down. Giambi in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. And strike 2.
0-2 is the count.
And the right-hander deals. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The Red Sox up big in this one here in the bottom of the 6th. Right down on strikes, and it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Down in order go the Yankees. They trail it big. It's 9-1. We go to the top. Top of the 7th, and stepping in for Boston, Tyler O'Neill. The pitch. Swing and a pop-off in foul ground. Schmidt drifts towards it. And a quick out, number 1.
That was a good hard fastball with some nice ride up in the zone right there. Hitter looked like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him. Instead of a line drive or something hit deep, it's a pop-up and an easy out for the defense.
1 down, base is empty. Off the mark there, and it's a ball and a strike. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya. that was blasted to the moon. His 26th of the year. It's 10-1. So the streak stays alive. His 4th straight game with a home run.
Boog, that's like a cycle of home runs, and I know how much you love the cycle. He's absolutely punishing mistakes right now he can't miss.
We take another look as StatCast tells us that ball took off at 110 miles an hour.
And plenty of distance as well. I mean, that was an impressive home run, Boog. He squared it up and knew it was gone.
So 1 out, nobody on. And the batter now, Luis Robert. That to right, moving under this one. And it's caught for the out. 2 outs, base is empty. Next to hit, O'Neal Cruz. Almost got him.
Inside.
Swing and a base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Now batting, the first baseman.
And next for the Red Sox, Bobby Dahlbeck. He's got a couple homers already, so can he possibly do it again?
Come on, man. Of course he can. Those 2 he hit were legit. And he looks pretty locked in right now if he did.
First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way.
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. And that baby's gone. And he's gone yard again. That's his 3rd home run of the game. And they boost their lead. It's 12-1. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive. He's putting on quite the show at the dish here in this one, and he's just so locked in with this swing, and he's just not missing right now. 3 homer game.
Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Buck Farmer.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Base is empty with 2 away. And now it's the catcher for the Red Sox, Mitch Garver. And a foul ball. Farmer, 35 years old, and he was a 5th-round pick back in 2013. That one missed.
That's inside.
Hit hard, base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. Absolutely smoked that baseball. What a swing. Sent it out way faster than it came in, of course. 113 off the bat, and no matter where you hit it at that speed, it's tough to make a play on it.
And that'll fall for a base hit. Trying to wiggle out of a rundown now. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. But 2 round trippers in this. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Michael Lorenzen.
Well, he hasn't pitched in a while. Coming on here after 5 days rest, so he should be rested. But we'll see if he has any rust to shake off.
Yeah, the hard-throwing righty trying to secure these outs against a potent Yankee lineup, and it starts with Aaron Judge. On the inside corner for a strike. Got him swinging.
Just blown away in that at bat. 3 fastballs, all strikes. He wasn't even able to foul one off. There's not much you can take away from an at bat like that as a hitter, other than maybe there's something wrong with your eyes. Got to have better timing on the fastball next time.
Number 14 now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. Next offering in there for a strike. And the count is 0-2. Right side, Rafaela. Slings to first, and a couple of quick outs.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup got that hitter to roll over.
And first offering is fouled off. Swings through that one out in front that time. Next offering upstairs.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Changed the
cut on and miss. Struck him out. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Yanks held in check. They're looking up at a 12-1 deficit. Back in the Bronx, ready to begin the 8th. Here's the second baseman, Cedane Rafaela. The right-hander back to work. That one lifted to left. Verdugo makes the grab on the run.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Holiday stands in now and watches strike one. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Verdugo hauls it in for the out. 2 away. Tyler O'Neill getting ready to hit.
His next home run will be the 200th in his career. It would be pretty cool to see him right here.
Misses the zone and he gets him to chase. And that one fouled off. 2 outs, base is empty. And a swing and a miss. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Back for more from the Bronx. Here is Gleyber Torres. It started a little too early. Strike one. And a strike to Gleyber. Outside pitch got the better of him that time.
Well, that curveball had some pretty good break to it. As you can see, the hitter just locked up a little bit. Thought it was a great pitch to hit, but sometimes you're looking for something else and you can't pull the trigger.
Kepler in the box again, takes a strike. Swing and a miss.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Foul ball, it stays 0-2. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, this guy's been pretty much a non-factor so far this weekend. Very little in the way of impactful at-bats and quality at-bats, and let alone contact. That's the 6th time they've set him down on strikes in the series, so no doubt frustration mounting and very high right now.
Next offering is in for a strike. That one just misses. The Red Sox up big in this one. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And the Yanks go quiet.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
Now in the Bronx, new inning getting started. Now it's the DH, Enmanuel Valdez. And here it comes. And first offering is fouled off. Right-handed reliever. That misses the zone. And the count even 1-1. Now a screamer into the outfield. And there's one down. So stepping in for Boston, Luis Robert. He's already homered in this game. He swings and fouls one off. Swing and a line drive and a base hit up the middle. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. And stepping in for Boston, O'Neill Cruz.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
And he hits a ground ball right side, and that squirts through. They get it in quickly. So first and second now, one out.
Now
He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And we'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
So up next, Bobby Dahlbeck. And a chance to make some history here, Chris.
Yeah, he's homered 3 times so far, and now he gets another chance. At least we think. We'll see if the pitcher gives him anything to hit. It's so rare to see a 3-homer performance, but even more special for that player to get another chance at the plate to do it again for 4.
Two on, one out. Got him. Now 2 out. Mitch Garver, the next to hit. He's already homered here in this one. And that one wrapped foul. The 0-1. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
No ball,
No fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move to the very last moment. Probably difficult to pick that up. Just kind of.
That one laced to center and a base hit. Robert on his way around third. And he's safe at third. A run comes in on the play. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. So it's 1 run, 3 hits, no error. Here at New Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. And now the DH, Nolan Jones. Foul ball. At the belt and fires. Swings through that one for strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Puts it in the air out towards left center. On the move. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 1 down. He's 2 outs away. And next for New York, Alex Verdugo. Swinging a foul straight back. 1 down, base is empty. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. And that's a double. Here in the bottom of the 9th, 1 out. And now the first baseman, Jason Giambi. Hard hit to third. Cruz on to first. And they're down to their last out.
The center field, number 99, Aaron Judge.
It's Aaron Judge now. Right through there for a strike.
Now, this guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an open.
High fly ball near the pole. That one is foul.
They're early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
Lorenzen is just 1 strike away. Foul ball still 0-2. Runner at second, 2 down. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Well, there was no letdown after they got to 10 wins. Came out today, pushed it to 11. The opposition looks disgusted from the other side of the field. They respect the talent that's over there, but they also think that this is a lucky team. Well, that's the thing about baseball. You've got to be good, and you've got to be lucky. Right now, they're clicking on all cylinders, and they're just going to ride it as long as it'll last.
13-1 is how it ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Sciambi. Thanks for joining us.
Time of the ball game.